What is up, guys? It is the Big Man Bassin here at Native Bait and Tackle, here to talk to you guys today about what bait, in my opinion, is the best to throw in fresh and salt water to get good results. So today, guys, we have Wise Guys Bait and Tackle's white flukes here. We have the Bada Boom and the Bada Bing. Funny names, but they work great. So the big reason I think white flukes are one of the most universal bait to throw is they represent a lot of our bait fish. Big thing here, everyone asks the question, does size matter? I catch fish in all sizes on this. The 5 inch is really good. You will start seeing your larger fish hit these. It's going to be that bigger bait profile. So if you want to throw that and do that, you can. It works well. It does great. But throwing the 4 inch, sometimes you get that pickier fish a little bit better. Sometimes an elephant will eat peanuts. So throwing something small, you may catch more fish, but targeting some of your larger fish, you may want to stick towards your 5. Both of these baits are $4.99. So the best bang for your buck for under $5 is getting a pack of these. You're going to catch your largemouth. You're going to catch snook. You can catch tarpon. You can catch peacock bass in some of your smaller sizes or your larger sizes. And it's overall a great bait to throw. It has all of its uses for people down here like Southwest Florida, and as far north as you get to some of the northern areas where you start targeting stripers and other species like that, because 9 times out of 10, your minnows, your shiners, your shad are a whiter color. So we're going to show you guys a few simple ways on how to rig these baits the way I rig them and the way a lot of people that I know rig them for best results to fish these. So these are some hook options that you can use. It doesn't have to be this brand, but this brand here is a very good, strong, durable hook, which a lot of people are starting to use for their swim baits and stuff like that. BKK makes a lot of good little options here. You can go as simple as just using your classic worm hook. Just rig it through the nose, tuck it through. It can be rigged weedless. Same can for all of these. You can also have some with some blades underneath to give you that little extra flash, a little bit of weight to hold it. Or you can just go straight up with the twist lock in the end and rig it up and throw it out. Oh, yeah. So you rig it through the nose, pop it out towards the bottom. You go ahead and push your hook through, spin it around. Biggest thing I'll tell everyone is measure it up on the bait where it's going to come out at. So make sure it's all the way in the nose. Spin it around. Go through the soft part of the belly, which is a little slit that you can open up. Come out. And make sure she's all nice and lined up. And that bait will sit flush with that hook. Another cool thing you can do here is if you want it to be more weedless, you can pull the bait forward, let it come back, and that hook will go into the bait. So when that fish hits it, that hook ends up popping out and hooking onto the fish just a little bit better. Now for your twist lock styles, it's a little different. You'll take your spring here, go to the nose of the bait, push it in, and just twist your bait on like you're just screwing it right in, just like a light bulb. You go ahead until you find yourself where you want to be to line up with that bait. Go ahead and roll it over. You're going to go through the same point underneath. Just go ahead and lay that hook next to the bait, see where it's going to come out at. I mark it with my thumb. You can come back, put it through the bait, not like that, so it comes out better and you don't stab yourself. And then it'll come through the top of that bait again. It'll be able to sit flat, a little bit neater than what I just did, but works the same. The cool thing with this is you can adjust the nose, and when you hook up to that fish, when that fish hits, your line's here and it's just screwed in. So typically your baits that you rig this way will last a little bit longer on fish. So when it comes down to something like that, a little bit more longevity out of a bait like this than rigged like this, but it all goes down to personal preference. Some people prefer this method over this method, and with this rig itself, it's the same thing that we just did here with this, but it's got the little blade and weight on it. So if you want it to go down a little bit deeper or a little bit deeper in your water column, especially this time of year for winter, you're going to be able to find those fish that are sitting deeper and a little bit more reactive because of that blade underneath.